everyone, welcome back and thank you for watching. For today's video I will be making some high-end decor using these Dollar Tree wood planks. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell button so you can get notified every time I upload. With that being said, now let's craft. For the first project, you will need 4 of these wood planks. Now I'm only using 3 because I have an extra piece of wood that I already have, so I'm going to use that instead. The first thing I will be doing is gluing these wood planks together side by side using hot glue. Now I was going to use this wood glue, but it wouldn't come out, so I just used hot glue, but I do recommend you using wood glue. The next thing I will be doing is gluing the little shelf. I'm using hot glue once again, but I do recommend you using wood glue. For extra support, I will be using 4 Jenga blocks. I'm using 2 on each side. And this is how it looks. Now I'm going to paint it using the mixture I made. I will have the paints I used down in the description box in case you want to make this color. The last thing I did was add some sawtooth hooks to the back so I can hang this. For my next project, I will be using 3 of these Dollar Tree wood planks. Now I'm going to glue these diagonal. For extra support, I will be adding some popsicle sticks on the back. One thing I forgot to do was add the sawtooth hooks on the back before I added everything else. So one thing I do recommend you doing is doing that first before you add the front stuff. To paint this, I'm using the same color. I use my Cricut to cut the gather sign, and then I'm going to add this in the center. Now Dollar Tree carries other things that you can use instead, or you don't have to use any words. You can just add 3 of the bottles on each wood plank, and the little bottles are these craft bottles that I already had, but I did get them from Dollar Tree and I painted them white. I will be gluing these. Oh, it's not even a bottle. I've been saying bottle, it's a jar. I think a jar. But anyways, I will be gluing these since they are plastic and the greenery I'm using isn't heavy. So that is it, guys. That is it for this beautiful gather wall decor sign, which I think it turned out beautiful. And the best part is that you can use this all year round by switching the greenery. For my next project, I will be using one of the Dollar Tree wood planks. Now you have 2 options. You can use these Dollar Tree Jenga blocks, or what I decided to use is this dowel that I got from Lowe's. I believe it was under $2 or $3, but I don't remember, but it was very inexpensive. Now I'm going to just start by cutting this to size. The next thing I will be doing is making a border on this sign, and I'm using hot glue to glue the dowels. Now you can paint this whatever color you want. I'm using the same color I've been using. I will be making a little decorative tray, so I will be drilling some holes, 2 on each side. For the handles, I will be using this macrame rope that I recently found at the Dollar Tree, or you can also use the nautical rope from the Dollar Tree, but you will need to make the holes bigger. Another way you can use this piece is by adding a word in the center and using it as a wall decor piece. And that is it for this beautiful decorative tray. For my next project, I will be using one of the Dollar Tree wood planks. Now I'm going to cut this in 2 pieces. This wood plank had this little cut in one of the sides, so I'm going to just cut around that instead. The next thing I will be doing is just gluing this wood piece in the center of the smaller piece, and then I'm going to paint the bottom piece using the color I have been using, and then the other piece I will be painting it white. And this is how it looks. Now you can add whatever you like to this. Dollar Tree does carry transfer stickers that you can use, or letters. I use my Cricut to bless this mess, and I'm going to add this more towards the top because I will be adding some greenery at the bottom with a bow in the middle. For the bow, I will be using this Dollar Tree burlap ribbon, and that is it for this beautiful tabletop decor piece. For my next project, I will be using one of the Dollar Tree wood planks. Now I'm going to paint this the same color I've been using, and I will be using this home sign that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to paint it white. The next thing I will be doing is adding the home sign in the center. I recently found these beads at the Dollar Tree, so I will be making a hanger. I will be gluing the strings using the hot glue, but for extra support, I will be using small little pieces of popsicle sticks. I decided to add more to this, so I had this piece of greenery that I'm going to add at the bottom, and that is it for this beautiful home sign. For the next project, I will be using one of these Dollar Tree wood planks and painting it white. I recently found this picture frame shaped as a little house, and I'm going to use this. The Dollar Tree carries other different little houses that you can use instead. I am removing the back and the little metal pieces that the back has. Before I glue my little house, I will be adding Home Sweet Home. I did use my Cricut, but I do want to show you the Dollar Tree carries these transfer stickers that you can use instead. Now I'm going to glue the little house on top of the Home Sweet Home, and to decorate the empty space in the center, I will be adding a Dollar Tree succulent. And that is it. Look how beautiful this turned out. Using this crate and wood plank. To glue the crate, I'm only using hot glue since I'm not adding anything heavy, but if you're planning to add something heavy in here, you can always use wood glue or a heavy duty glue. To paint this decor, I will be making my own color. Now I started with the WAVERLY chalk paint in the color Mineral. I added a little bit of black paint, some antique wax and nutmeg brown, and a little bit of chestnut. Now I'm going to mix this and add a little bit of water. I want this to be more like a stain so you can see all the wood details. Look how beautiful this color turned out. It's like a brownish grayish with a hint of black, something like that. Now before I decorate this, I will be adding this sawtooth hook that I got from a Dollar Tree sign. I always save these because they always come in handy. For this next step, Dollar Tree carries so many different things you can use. Their Dollar Tree stickers, Dollar Tree decals, even woodworks that Dollar Tree now carries. You can add something on this. I use my Cricut to cut out the word home and I add it at the top. I'm using some Dollar Tree succulents and this greenery that comes from Target. It was $3. This piece can be decorated different ways. I am adding the floral foam, but you can skip this step and add the succulents and greenery without it, so you can remove them and use different ones all year round. This doesn't necessarily need to be decorated with greenery or flowers. You can always add vases or hang this by your door, add your keys, or even the mail. Well, actually, it's probably not the mail. It's probably too short for the mail, but add just other things. But that is it for this beautiful decor piece, which I think it turned out so beautiful. I will be using 2, and I'm going to use 2 of the 5x7 canvas. I'm going to start by removing the staples from the canvas. Now I did use this little stapler remover that I got from Amazon, which I absolutely love because it makes it so much easier to remove the staples. This wood is a little bit rough and you can see the holes where I removed the staples, so I'm going to try to smooth those out using this sand sheet. Once I am done doing that, I am going to glue these on the sides of the wood planks. By the thumbnail, I'm pretty sure you guys already guessed what I'm making. Some of these boards are uneven. I did pick up like 6, so I tried to grab the ones that were the most even for this because I don't want my tier tray to be all uneven. To glue these, I am going to use a combination of hot glue and wood glue just because I want this beading process of drying to go faster. And like that, I can stain this today, not tomorrow. To stain my little tier tray, I'm going to use this wood stain. Now I know this is for decks and outdoors, but I love the color, so I am going to use it for this. And that is it for this tier tray. I absolutely love how this turned out. The color is beautiful, and the best part is that you can use this all year round and for so many different things. My next DIY, I'm going to use one of these Dollar Tree wood planks. Now I'm going to start by painting most of the inside using some white chalk paint. I did leave all around the border just like that because I am going to make like a little brown border using some antique wax. Now I couldn't find my painter's tape, so instead I tried to use this popsicle stick, which I thought it was going to work, but it did bleed just a little bit. So I went back and used a regular tape to fix it and to finish the rest of the border. Since I used the popsicle sticks, I made these too thick, so these two sides are going to be a little bit thicker than these two other ones. I'm going to fix all the little parts I messed up using a tiny brush and some white paint. The pictures I will be using for this DIY is these little succulent and cactus little planters from the Dollar Tree, while the cow I used earlier, which these are so pretty. Now I'm going to just leave them like that, but if you want to secure them some more, you can just add some Mod Podge. The last thing I did was add a sawtooth hook on the back so I can hang it on the wall. And that is it, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comment section which one was your favorite, because I would love to know. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because it really helps my channel. Until next time, bye.